halfway around when Kid Phoenix, you are no longer needed to help at the Ferris wheel. And I'll say the person who is the carousel operator is like, if you can get to it, there should be a panel in the center that has an emergency stop. This one here is not working, but the one on the actual machine might work.
Was that to Glider or Kid Phoenix?
That was to Glider, but Kid Phoenix can also hear it.
Oh, I love.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought Kid Phoenix was just getting like facts about fair rides today.
No. I mean, at this point, I'm cranking I'm moving the manual crank to try to bring people down one thing at a time.
Okay.
This is, you're done with that, and like as you're walking over, you hear the carousel operator explaining this to Glider, who has been
okay.
just rescuing people.
Staggered off with some just put someone down carefully, and it kind of looks a little dizzy.
Oh, okay. Awesome job. Shoot. Okay. So there's some sort of stop in the actual Ferris wheel, or not Ferris wheel.
Somewhere
Carousel.
in the middle. Yeah, I think. Woo.
Okay. Jeez. It's spinning really fast. Maybe if I get on top, I can kind of slide down, because I don't want to try to dodge horses the whole way through. I don't want to break it.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I'm like, I just picture you eat yourself up and just ricochet off.
Boom. Yeah, I go flying. I hit another out of control carnival machine. I'm gonna try to fling myself onto the top so that I can start to slide down and get to the middle.
Roll to unleash your powers.
You got it. Duh. Oh no. Thankfully my unleash is generally a little bit better. Because a 7 is a mixed success, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I go from 6 to 7.
So, do you want a condition, or is it going to be unstable or temporary?
Oh gosh, I think it's unstable. Like when I get on, it starts to like spin faster or something really horrifying. So I'm like really trying to hold on for dear life.
Yeah. This is not your first time using telekinesis to like pull yourself up to get on top of a structure. You were not anticipating how difficult it would be to like land and get any sort of like footing or grasp on this thing that's like sloped downward, not meant to be walked on, and spinning very quickly.
Oh, and it's just like every time it spins around, it's like
You're able to get on top of the carousel. Congratulations. You're now trapped on top of a fastly spinning carousel.
Well, this idea made more sense in my head.
So, Glider, you gonna go for the panel?
Yes, cause she's like, oh, he's totally got it. He's got it. He's Kid Phoenix. He's totally got it. And it's like, okay, he's up there. Oh, he's up there. Oh, how's he gonna get down? Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll just run, like, again, kind of with it just a little bit to get on it, and then we'll hold on to, like, the horse poles and pull herself towards the middle to try to get to the panel.
Give me the roll.
3!
Oh, no. You run into a pole. You bounce off one of the horse poles. You get going, and you're like, I know how to time this. It is sped up more than you accounted for. And you just ricochet right off. And you're very insecure, because there's a lot of people watching because there are multiple fair rides that are having issues that different, like, supers are dealing with. So people are watching what's going on.
Wildly embarrassing. Yes, she feels insecure, and she staggers back, probably bruised. It's like, okay, well, when you fall off a carousel horse, you get back on, and I'll try again.
Oh, no.
Go for it.
I got a 12.
Nice. You're gonna get it right this time. There's too many people watching you. You can't mess this up. So you try it again. You take a little extra time, and you make it this time. So you are now on a very quickly moving carousel. and roll to assess the situation to find the emergency stop. Because you see there's like a couple of parents, and then, because you know how sometimes the carousels have those seats?
Yeah, the little seats.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
one of the parents, there's like one kid that's still on the carousel, but the parent moved the kid to the seat, so they're just like flattened up against the seat. I want to get off! Okay, I don't want to be on this ride anymore! No.
Well, I got a 9.
Excellent, you get to ask one. I'm assuming what here can I use to stop the carousel?
Yes, what here can
That's
I
a
use to
good
stop
question.
the carousel?
You quickly move over and you find this like panel that looks like it's meant to be removed, and you very carefully remove it, and you just slam the emergency stop button, and there's this really uncomfortable like metal on metal grinding sound as it begins to stop the carousel, which was going faster than it was supposed to. It takes a few seconds before it finally like slows down enough. Then it stops. Okay, Phoenix, it takes you a few minutes to realize it has stopped because it kind of feels like you're still spinning.
Okay, and I start to slide down the little sloped roof, and I try to land on my feet. It does not work, and I have to use telekinesis to kind of hoist myself up like a crutch.
Glider is also... She's also dizzy. And, she kind of staggers off and is still insecure, but kind of sees Kid Phoenix also really dizzy. So she kind of, like, tries to straighten up a little bit.
I do find it funny every time you describe that, you yourself do, like, the superhero pose.
I do.
Yeah.
Listeners, I'm always posing.
It's true. Hey, Glider. Oh my god, good job back there.
Yeah, good job. That jump on the roof was so good.
Yeah, I should have thought about follow through. It was going way too fast.
Oh yeah, it sped up like I don't know what that was about. If there was a power surge, it shouldn't have done that.
Right. It's a little weird that it only hit the carnival stuff. Maybe there's something here we're missing.
Would you like to roll to assess the situation? As more and more people in the crowd are starting to notice that things are going weird. Pretty much at this point, all of the carnival rides are shut down. Just because we're not going anywhere near them. There's like people attempting to inspect, but as you look around to see if there's anything else that no one's looking at, maybe.
Yeah. I got a 7.
Yeah, you could also potentially straight up creep.
Oh yeah. I can. Ooh, that would make it... Oh, that makes it a 9. I don't know if that...
That doesn't bump a success level, but you can go with either set of questions. And, Kid Phoenix, what'd you get?
Yeah, I got a 10.
Very nice. You get to ask 2.
Where's the electricity for the carnival controlled from? Or what here can I use to like find the electricity control for the carnival's rides?
As you look around, each ride appears to have its own separate generator to, you know, stuff like it can't be like something goes wrong with the single generator, they're all down. And as you're looking, there are people looking at those and like they seem to be confused but not concerned about what's going on with the generator. They just kind of look at it, and then you notice a lot of the people are starting to migrate to looking more closely at the rides themselves. You don't think it's connected to the electricity, at least not that they've been able to tell.
Huh. So it affected everything, but these are all kind of like their own systems. So it might be that somebody here has powers and they're using them for nefarious ends?
That could be it.
Alright, and I guess my other question is... What can I use here? I just asked what is the biggest threat? I guess I'll check in with that. What's the biggest threat right now?
Now that the rides themselves have been kind of settled and taken down, you look over because it's Carnival Spring Festival, so there's like this stage set up with these like big screens. There's gonna be like musicians on them later tonight. you see something weird is happening with the screens. It looks like someone's about to do something using the setup for the concert, which is set up to be able to be heard in a lot of places. And Glider, what's your question?
When Kid Phoenix puts forward the idea that something maybe super villainous is going on here, that's when her straight up creepin' kicks in and she just looks over everything. And so that, again, gives me a 9. And my straight up creepin' question is, what here is not what it seems?
So you're looking around for anything out of the ordinary, and you almost miss it, but I think you notice that Kid Phoenix is staring towards the stage, so you start looking over there, and you notice there's like a news media van that's parked a little closer to that area, and when you look at it, there is not a TV or radio news, any station that has those particular... The name is wrong, the colors are wrong. It looks legit, but that's not from here. They're not local.
Kind of lowering my voice, Glider's like, that's not a local news van. That shouldn't be here at all, and it shouldn't be that close to the stage.
Oh, that's... How do we... The show's about to start. What if they're planning on doing something there?
They could be. We should get over there.
To the stage or to the machine?
This is
Or
Jesse
sorry, the van.
asking.
Yeah, the van. I keep thinking there's like a sinister machine in the van, but I don't actually know.
You don't know yet. I will say, the van is close enough to the stage that if you divide and conquer, you will be like able to see each other and like come to help if needed. As you are surveying this mysterious van that's next to the stage where something weird is going on with the screens, what are you going to do?
Okay, so weird van, not supposed to be here, weird screens.
Yeah. The screens they're definitely about to do something to get everybody's attention.
Yeah.
You could head that way and maybe interrupt.
Right.
Because you're Kid Phoenix, and they think they're being sneaky with the van. I can run around it and see what's going on.
And I'm nodding, like, yeah, it's a good idea. And then you mention that I'll have to be on stage and address everybody. And I'm like, yeah, that's, I'm fond of that. All right, let's go. We got to figure out this weirdness before the screens go off. And I give you a little fist bump before we go and split off.
Oh, fist bump.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And the minute
it's its own panel.
Yeah, the minute I turn around, like after the fist bump, it's not like I've been hurt or anything, but I'm just like psyching myself up because I have to figure out something to talk about on stage.
I mean, there are other ways that you can like distract whoever's supposed to be going on stage or whatever. There are a couple ways to do it. So I'll say the camera will continue to follow Kid Phoenix because I think Glider.exe stops responding for a few seconds after the fist bump. Because she just got fist bumped by Kid Phoenix. And she is teamed up with Kid Phoenix. And this is just the best / slightly weirdest day of your life. You thought the ravine would be the problem, so did I. Then I decided otherwise.
All right, so with a nod, I just kind of turn to him and go, wait, I don't have to talk out loud. Like, I don't have to do that. I can figure something out instead. And I go over to the backstage area. Who's backstage?
Roll to assess.
Yoink. Oh, boy. Even with,
Because you're, like, famous.
7.
All right. You get to ask one.
Who is the most vulnerable to me, I think would be relevant, because I want to be able to, like, delay whatever announcement they're about to do.
I was going to have it be your dad. It's not going to be your dad that's, like, doing part of the announcement, but it's someone, like, it's a hero your dad has worked with a lot. It's like, they're about, like, same tier famous. Okay. You know them well. Who is this person that you go up and talk to because you know they'll listen?
Oh... I want to say it's another one of the Phoenix Legacy kind of like group.
Mm-hmm.
kind of like Flame Bird, but it's a different one. Just trying to figure out a good. Maybe Meteor Wing would be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, her name is her
Yeah.
name is Meteor Wing. She's one of like the older heroes that was like Flame Bird sort of
Mhm.
generation. But she's not a horrible like I'm the best snarky jerk the way that like Flame Bird is.
I also feel like her powers are more molten rock related.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. I think it makes sense to me that the Phoenix Legacy sort of like group are just a lot of fire heroes that were taken off of the street before they like could get corrupted to do like some real heinous fire crimes. And my dad sort of like trained them up to be like, no, fire does not have to destroy, it can create, it can support. So that's why like there's a big following there.
I think a lot of them also like trained with your dad when he was figuring it out.
True. Like they were around that same spot, so he was part of like a fire themed team at some point.
Yeah, the tower that would become the Hero Institute was at one point just referred to as the Super Tower, sort of like a meeting place for heroes. So that's where your dad met a lot of other people with similar powers, and it's like, you get it. So she's
Yeah.
one of them.
Okay, so she's older than Flame Wing.
His
Or Flame
his
Bird.
name,
Wing.
yeah, his name is
Blaze
Blazewing.
Blazewing, jeez. Yes. Then
Maybe she's
yeah, she might be older than Blazewing then.
Yeah, she is.
maybe she's. I mean, Meteor Bird is a name.
Oh no.
Meteorite?
Oh, Meteorite, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, because she's also pretty buff, but that's just because she works out a lot. It has nothing to do with her superpower abilities. She's just...
No, it's all for the look. She has to
Yeah.
fit the vibe, you know.
Also, she just likes being physically fit, because sometimes you can't do the lava stuff, so you just gotta punch people.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
like she can make a sauna anywhere she wants, so
Mhm.
it's a pretty solid setup. But yeah, I think I see Meteorite and I rush over. Hey, what's long time no see. What's going on?
Hey kid, how's it going? Things are going well here. Just about to head up for the presentation.
Oh, okay. So this is gonna sound weird. There's been some weird stuff going on in the carnival, and I'm a little suspicious of it. And I saw some flickering in the paneling for the announcement screens. Could you, I don't know, delay the presentation a little bit? I'm working with another hero here. She might be new. Her name's she goes by Glider. I don't know if you've heard of her at all.
Can't say I recognize the name, but I'm not as in touch with the newer generations as your dad is. They kind of got me on the media circuit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. She's been doing. She's really a speedster, really pulling her weight. But no, I'm just trying to figure out. Is it possible for you to slow down and delay the presentation a little bit until we can get to the bottom of this?
Yeah, absolutely. These things never start on time anyway. I'll get the people running tech to double check, see if they find anything. And I did get some reports about strange things happening with the Ferris wheel and so on. Good call.
Oh, true.
Definitely a good call.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, because I figured with the Ferris wheel and the carousel and the spinning, and something's weird, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. But hopefully, it's just a bunch of weird electrical issues and nothing that needs like a coordinated response.
Oh, one way to find out. It would not be the first time someone tried to take advantage of a sort of public presentation situation like this to make a statement.
But there's like so many heroes here.
He's just like, and?
Oh yeah,
That
I
just
guess.
makes it more tempting
Yeah.
for some people.
Ah, man.
I'll let everyone else know to keep an eye out. Go back up your friend, and if you run into any trouble, give us a shout. We'll come calling.
All right, thanks. And I do like the family high five. It's very intricate and involved, but it ends with like the little like shadow puppet butterfly movement, like you're doing a bird.
Yeah.
I finished the handshake and I give her a little wave goodbye, and I breathe a sigh of relief that I don't have to go on stage and make a fool of myself. At least not yet.
And just the last thing you hear is, one day I've got to get The Phoenix, tell me where he picked that up.
Oh, the jacket? Yeah!
No, not the jacket. Probably a mix of the jacket and, like, the family handshake.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no good explanation for it. I think every new person in the fire brigade, it just added to it as they joined.
You have been listening to Queen City Supers, a graveyard tape side story using the game Masks. Masks: A New Generation is a superhero role-playing game in which a team of young heroes fights villains, saves lives, and tries to figure out who they are. Featuring Caitlin as Madigan, aka Scarlet Sentinel, the Janus. Jess as Bethany Bertolucci, aka Glider, the Beacon. Ian as Marcus, aka Kid Phoenix, the Doomed. And Brianna Jean as the Keeper and Producer.